amigos, what's happening? Buenos dias. Good to see you guys. I had a good cup of coffee, so therefore I'm a little bit energetic. Anyway, Mrs. and I are on our way over to Mobile, Alabama to go check out this bike review that's going to be at the Harley shop. And the bike is for another YouTube guy I've never met before. His name is Biker Dad, and don't even know if he knows me or not. But we're gonna go see what we can find at this event. Maybe we'll get to meet somebody new. But anyhow, we're just goofing off, hanging out here. Scotty's getting ready to hit the road.
Hang on, bro.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get flagged for copyright infringement, right?
Have that.
Anyway, Scotty's fixing to head west, right? Going to Texas, going to Mexico after that. And
it has been a cool stay.
yeah, we had a pretty good weekend, so it's good. Always good to have you here, you know, when you come by, man. Even if it is like surprise. That's cool.
Didn't I call? Did I call first?
Yeah, you called this time.
I didn't call last time?
No, you just showed up.
Really?
I was editing a video. I was like, what's that out in the yard? Look out there. Oh, what in the world? But it's a pleasant surprise always.
Yeah, it's a good stay. We got a lot of stuff in common to talk about. And then you guys have this beautiful property. And back to the washing machine, remember?
Yeah. And he's the first guest to stay in the garage. In fact, actually, we didn't make him do that. He could have stayed in the house, but he's so used to whatever he does. So the garage is cool though. What do you think about the garage?
I really like it, man.
He says the old place was a dump anyway. It needed to come down.
I'm okay with dumps, but this one is nicer. It's bigger and it's not falling apart. The old one's falling apart.
Yeah, it was.
It's like my bike.
Falling apart. Well, we're gonna get on the road. Scotty, it's been awesome having you here, bro. We're about 5 minutes late from 10:30. It's supposed to be kicked off at 10:30, but we're gonna walk around, see what's going on, see what we really don't know what to expect. So let's see what happens. We're late to the party, so they're waiting about 5 or 10 minutes for whatever. So we'll see what happens.
So a couple people have asked me, like, A, have I seen it? The answer is no, I haven't seen it at all. And B, how did we come up with this? And basically here it came up.
Talk to the guy, but that's highly understandable. Apparently this was a toy run and not only just a bike review, and at the same time this dude apparently is somebody who is also known outside of social media. What I understand, he's got quite a television following too. Biker Dad, if you watch this video, I don't know if you ever will, but I get the impression that you promote motorcycle awareness and stuff in the community and stuff. Well, sorry we were late getting here. We just kind of caught the tail end of your speech, but cool looking motorcycle. I guess the missus and I are going to get moving and head back west. I'm sorry. We live west of here, and I got a little something coming up in a little bit that is, well, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, amigos, we're back at the house, and what are we going to do next? Well, Kenny says he may have an offer I can't refuse. So he gave me the address to his house, and we're gonna go see what that offer is. And I wonder what it could be. What do you think is up, Mrs.?
I don't know. Knowing Kenny, it's a motorcycle.
A motorcycle? Maybe it's a boat.
A boat?
Yeah, maybe it's a Cadillac or something like that.
Well, if it was like a 1950 something Cadillac with fins, that'd be awesome. But somehow I don't think it's an old Cadillac, and I definitely don't think it's a boat.
If it were a motorcycle, why would it be at his house and not at the shop?
Maybe it's one of his own bikes. Maybe it's not something he's got like for sale on consignment or whatever.
I think it might be a puppy.
What?
A puppy?
No puppies.
Ah, well.
Husband, what did you bring your helmet and your cut for?
I think I left it in your car. I don't know what it's doing there.
You had that on like less than an hour ago.
You don't wear your helmet and your cut when you're in a car. I mean, so I had to take it off before I got in the car. You know, when I got off the bike, I'm wearing it, and you just don't wear your biker costume, imagine that. Anyway, your motorcycle costume in a car.
Babe. You took it off in the garage. You took it off in the garage.
Well, I forgot to put it down.
No, I'm not believing that one bit. I think I've been set up.
Set up? Like how? I wouldn't do that. I've never done that. Well, we'll just see what's going on, okay? I'm totally clueless. Okay, I think this is what he's got. What year is this?
78.
78. Hey, that's the year I was born. We're the same age. It's a 43-year-old motorcycle.
Yes.
How about that?
Give him starter 101.
Turn the gas on. Then you come over here and you lift the old choke. I'm sure you're familiar with this.
Oh, yeah.
Choke. This is where the tricky part comes in. Hit the throttle a couple times. See, I didn't make this one.
Where's that? Kind of looks a little dangerous.
It makes no EVO sound like that. Certainly can't make the twin cam sound like that. It's got good compression, don't knock, smoke, runs good.
Been rebuilt recently, or?
I don't know.
I know that ain't the original mileage. Ain't no Shovelhead. He ain't got the original mileage. Yeah.
I don't know really any history outside of what we've done.
Yeah, when it comes to a shovel anyway, it ain't nothing. They've all been molested, right? They've all been apart once or twice, you know. It doesn't look like it leaks. I thought it was, but I guess apparently that's some shiny paint down there by the jugs because I couldn't get no oil in my hands.
Yeah.
Don't smoke. And it's noisy just like an old bike is noisy. But, what do you guys think, huh? Well, I must say that was an experience. Well, one of you guys was right. He said I'm going to own a shovel one day, so there it is. I mean, that thing feels like it's alive, like it's a beast. I mean, I thought an EVO felt like it was something This feels like something like straight out of the freaking Stone Age, but in a cool way, man. I mean, you're like, you can hear the tappets, you can hear the valves moving, you can feel the motor. I mean, it's just something freaking else. But let me get this thing into the garage and we'll talk about it a little more. I don't know what I did. I think I ended up with Pandora's box because I never had one of these. I mean, I'm still learning EVOs and stuff, but what are your thoughts?
You know, I've always been partial to shovels.
Yeah, so if it were a big ball of rust, which we brought one of those home a couple of years ago that there was no hope for.
There was hope, but we didn't have the funds or the time, and you didn't have the inclination to learn something new.
Yeah, I didn't. She's right about that. And it wasn't a complete shovel. In fact, I'll put that link right up here, or no, over here. And it wasn't the complete bike, and I wasn't knowledgeable enough to know what it was missing and what it needed. Kind of got disheartened with it, so I sold it to Kenny, and he was happy to have it. And I thought to myself, well, you know, maybe I'll have a shovel one day, who knows. Wasn't really actively pursuing one, but Kenny just made an offer I couldn't refuse. So, but
Although you did ask Kenny to keep an eye out and told him to let you know if he came across a good deal.
yeah, she's right about that. Anyway, but why, of all old bikes, why a shovelhead, why not a pan or a knuckle? Well, I'll tell you what, a knuckle is something that's like, I can't afford. Yeah, lots of money, you know, for what they are. I mean, I saw a t-shirt at Giddy Up, Texas a couple of years ago that said, God created knuckleheads to keep rich boys off of shovelheads. So, but the shovels are becoming something now, you know, as Harley produces.
The shovelhead is the new panhead.
Yeah, the shovel is the new pan, the EVO is the new shovel, the twin cam is the new EVO, blah, blah, blah. You guys get it. I'm not too intimidated to buy this because the shovelhead was the platform for Harley Davidson when they made the EVO. So if you take one of these apart on the bottom end, they're pretty much identical to an EVO, maybe 90% identical. So I don't think I'm going to have much to learn other than patience. What do you think? She doesn't care. It's a shovelhead whether it's running or not.
Well, I know how impatient you are.
Yeah.
So.
But the first order of business.
The handlebars have to go.
Yeah, I agree. These handlebars are ridiculous looking. Check that out. Of course, that's all in the eye of the beholder. But I really did not like where my hands were when I was riding this thing. Plus, I think that Mrs. will agree, right? When I say the seat.
It's a piece of metal with like a little bitty piece of foam on top, and I'm not
what
sitting, I'm not riding on this.
Hey, check this out. This is what I noticed. They vibrate like EVOs vibrate, but they don't vibrate like an EVO vibrates.
Right.
They have their own kind of vibration because
it's a different motor.
well, I'll tell you what, watch this. I was trying to adjust this mirror, and on the way over here look at this, the nut came off the bottom. So it's laying somewhere down on the road somewhere. We've got an S&S carburetor. I pulled this off a little bit ago. It has the exact same ignition system that the Electric Glide has. And I didn't get it filmed, but when I first started it up to leave Kenny's, I kick-started that thing and it fired off on the first try. So let's see if I can make it do it again. Oh, maybe not. All right, one more try. Okay, now I know why Harley invented electric start. But hey, it's fun to kick if you're 23 years old, but my back started to feel it. But it wouldn't be a shovelhead unless it had a Kickstarter anyway, right? Hey, and check this out. I can do this if I wanted to. I can set it up with a you know, jockey shift and suicide foot clutch. I'll tell you what I don't like though. She's doing this saying no. I kind of don't like these controls, these billet aluminum controls. They don't look very antique-y. What do you think?
Those have to go.
Yeah, I agree. Check out the slots in the primary case. It's also a belt drive. Boy, I'm out of breath from trying to kick that thing over. It's even starting to mark its territory, which looks like it's leaking like a shovel head should from the oil cooler. That's no big deal. But yeah, ain't no telling what kind of content this is gonna make. But as my buddy Shade Tree Surgeon said, if you want to make a YouTube channel, go ahead and get you an old Harley Davidson, which I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, just get you an old one and the content will make itself, because you'll constantly have to fix these things. Let's just hope it don't happen too often while I'm rolling down the road. But anyway, as always guys, you guys get the rubber side down and be good to yourselves. Thanks a lot.